What can you do with wood waste?
My name is Giorgio Magnanensi, and this is a loudspeaker.
This Vancouver composer has discovered a very musical use for these discarded planks of cedar and Douglas fir.
I happened to find myself in this small mill operation on the Sunshine Coast, and there was a pile of slab thing, and I asked what you do with this wood after you are done. And he said, we burn everything. And so I asked, can I use some? And he said, take what you want. And I start slicing them, shaping them, experimenting with sound. And so eventually I built 2, and then I built 4, and then I decided I can build as many as I want. And so I built 16. Each of these panels is different, is an individual voice. Even though between the maple and the cedar there are some little difference of resonance. The maple is denser, so it's brighter. The red cedar is smoother and adds some lower resonances too, which is really nice.
The piece is...
In March, Magnanensi brought his speakers to UBC's Center for Interactive Research on Sustainability for a unique concert series.
What we've been trying to do is curate different kinds of performances in the building as a way of bringing together people within the building and lots of the students that visit the building.
The building was designed as a living laboratory for research into sustainable building design and technology. But art is not out of place here.
We have musical performances, we do art in here. We have all sorts of really interesting demonstrations.
One of the concert series performers is Juno Award-winning composer Jordan Nobles. He is no stranger to unique venues and unusual compositions.
I made a career out of doing concerts in unusual and interesting spaces.
In 2015, Nobles collaborated with Metro Vancouver for Immersion, a new music composition performed inside a giant tank constructed for the Seymour Capilano water filtration system.
I'm going to perform a piece of mine called Mobius. It's a piece for 16 grand pianos and 16 guitars. It's actually a much larger work that I'm creating for CD, but I wanted to create a small 10-15 minute version for these speakers here.
The fact that this wood is there and can be used in this way, I found it beautiful thing to do, just to bring it back to life.